Your memory in that fight, don't trust it. I'm a couples therapist, and I work with couples all the time who bring up in session, I don't remember the fight happening that way that you said it. Or, no, this happened in the fight, or you said this thing, and it came across this way. And both of you in that argument are right, and both of you are wrong. Now, let's talk about why. See, what happens when you're in a stressful situation like a conflict with your partner is that your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, comes online. At the same time, your brain is flooded with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. And, this is important, the hippocampus, which is the memory center of the brain, is active, but it doesn't work as well as it usually does. It doesn't encode memory in the same type of way. So your brain doesn't record a clear video of the event happening exactly the way that you think it did. Your brain encodes the memory with a tilt towards whatever state you were in at the moment. So if you, for example, were feeling really attacked in this conflict with your partner, then your brain is more likely to remember it as you being criticized by your partner in that moment. If you felt abandoned by your partner, then your brain is going to tilt more towards the feeling of they abandoned me or they don't care about me. That's why fighting over who is factually correct when you're trying to remember something from the past, a big conflict that you and your partner had, is almost never worth doing, because all of your memories are going to be slanted in the direction of whatever state you were feeling at that time. And neither of you is going to remember an exact video recording of what actually went down. That's why the better move here is to focus more on the impact of what happened rather than the accuracy of what was done. Okay, so you could say something like, hey, when you looked away from me, I felt really dismissed in that moment. That focuses less on the action of them looking away and more on how you felt in the moment, your state, your feelings impacted. Or, hey, when you raised your voice with me, I felt really unsafe in that moment. Again, your partner could argue that they didn't raise their voice, and that's fine, they could argue that, but what you're really trying to get at there is, I feel unsafe in general when you raise your voice, and I want you to feel the impact of what happened there. While you can't trust the exact memory of what happened in that conflict, you can trust the feelings that came up in you during the conflict. And that's the important thing that you want to get across to your partner, because that's the impact that they had on you, and that's something that they can work on. I hope this helped. Follow me for more.